Last time, I was searching SBB on Google to find some lost footage, and between three results about a train company called SBB, I found this website, wiki.talkdom.com. For people who doesn't know, this website contains lots of Mario Kart Wii mod, and this page was about a recreation of the Shedlsetsky castle from Super Blocky Ball. So, as a SBB content creator and a Mario Kart Wii player, I had to try this map. In this video, I will play this map for the first time. I will do some time trial on it, and then we're gonna explore the map and finally interview the map creator. Enjoy the video! Okay, so someone recreated Shedlsetsky's castle in Mario Kart Wii. It was created by Rex. So Shed Castle is a track from the Roblox game Super Blocky Ball. The track was recreated from scratch for Mario Kart Wii by Rex, initially in an unfinished state for the 47th edition of the Custom Track Jam competition. So he made this map in like less than a week, basically, for the first version. And it scored quite well, I think. So here how the map looks like, but I think we should download the map and test it. So since I already have CTGP, I can just go in my stuff file where there's nothing and put the map right there. Then I can rename the map for it to work, and I just remove that, I think. And yes, it's done. So it will replace the N64 Bowser's Castle from the name. So now it's time to try on the real console. Okay, so we are in CTGP, so I'm gonna go into settings and I'm gonna activate my stuff. And now I can just start the game. It's taking quite a bit of time to load and to start. Okay, I got a disk error somehow. Okay, I've relaunched my console, so I hope it will work now. It doesn't work again, so I'm gonna update CTGP. I really didn't thought I would have to do that. Okay, it's actually working now after the update. I really thought my version of CTGP was corrupted. So we're gonna play a bit with the bot, then I'm gonna do some time trial, and then we're gonna fly to see some secrets on the map. So N64 Bowser's Castle is actually Shed Castle, normally if everything works fine. It is! Hi, it's Val from the editing, and I have a bad news. Sadly, this recording is unusable for me. Normally when I record something, the game audio and my voice is separated so I can adjust to them. But my mic captured the game audio from the TV, and the game audio is too loud compared to my voice. So I re-recorded the first time playing the map and the time trial, so I already do know the map. Hope you'll still enjoy. Okay, so it's the second time I'm recording the video because of audio issue. Basically, we weren't hearing my voice because the game sound was too high and we are hearing from my mic the game. So I fixed all of that. So now you hear me a lot better than if we use the original recording, but that also means that I already know the map. Already played the map. Okay, I already played and I'm still touching walls. But yeah, there's a lot of interesting thing about the map. The first thing that we can see is that there's the ramp here, so it used the new version of the map, we can say. Okay, I failed. Here, there's the hole isn't here, as you can see. And here, there's something interesting is that the birds don't have hitbox, so we can go through them. That's I think better than on the original game, where you don't go through, so you can have some issue for the skip. What? I had 3 shells and I got hit by the banana. Really? I didn't know it was possible. But yeah, so here the hole is here. So yeah, the map is really looking like the original one. There's a lot of little different things, but it's actually great to have that on Mario Kart Wii. Okay, I didn't fall. Okay, I did fall. The good thing is that we can trick midair on those platforms, on the red and yellow platforms. So it's called. Oh, okay, nice. I didn't get powed. Yeah, I already knew the map, so I win by a lot. But yes, it's really good. It's a really good recreation. Now we're gonna really play the map on time trial to try different things. I already played the map, so I already have a ghost, and I already have a strat too. So I'm using Daisy on my bike for a shortcut that might work. I'm gonna see if it does. So yes, I already have a ghost. Wait, so I want to see if I can. Okay, I failed, but the goal is to go here, and then I can turn like that, and then continue. It will be hard to do. I'm gonna try to do it on the first lap. Okay, wait, I was nearly tied, even though I bumped. so that means it is a lot faster. Wait, I'm gonna try to do the skip with bonking. But yeah, on Super Blocky Ball you can restart instantly and the map is only like 45 seconds long. Where on Mario Kart Wii it takes a lot more time to restart and the map is over 2 minutes long. Yeah, I don't think it will be possible to do the shortcut constantly at least. Right, I'm gonna try to not to trick here. Okay, it is the strat. Okay, not tricking is the strat to be consistent. Let's see how much time it saves. This map is a lot like N64 Bros. Castle. The layout is pretty similar. And on both maps I use Daisy, so I'm seeing over a second. That's insane. Right, I'm gonna go for it on lap 2. Sad. I failed, but it's okay. Yeah, I forgot to trick here. It's not a great attempt, but I might play the map a bit more after the video. And if I do get a PB, I'll publish it on my alt channel called Valentin Speedrunning. In this channel I put all of my PB and world records. I did that because I was annoyed to publish a video on my main channel, but instead I did on my alt so everyone can see if I do PB extra. I forgot to trick again. A bit too much on the inside here. That was a bad skip. And on my PB I failed lap 3, so yeah, I saved a lot of time on lap 3. I'm gonna try to get the shortcut 3 times in a row. And not to forget to trick and get a cleaner lap 3 ending. Like you need to jump above this little gap if you want to get the shortcuts. By the way, I will of course put the map download link in the description. Okay, I tricked on accident. It's not what I wanted to do. Maybe it's the strat, like you trick above the first brick. I'm not sure about that. You know, it's way too high here. It's not possible. So now I can't get the shortcut even once. Maybe it was a fluke, my PB. I should take more risk at this turn, but not too much. During the original recording, I bump on this fence a lot of time. That's why I'm going really wide here. Like I lost a lot of friends because of that. Wait, okay, I lost time there. Maybe it's not good to actually trick. Yeah, no, that was a bad shortcut too. It was really bad. I think in my next Pro versus FPS video I will have to do Shedlsetsky on Mario Kart Wii. Okay, I got the shortcut 3 times in a row, that's good. That was a really good shortcut lap 3. Yes, 2 minutes 4, that's really good. Now I'm getting closer to this sub 41 lap. Now I think it's time to come back from the original recording to do the exploring part. Okay, so we are now in emulator to be able to fly and try the map to try to find secrets. So is the marble here? Okay, the marble is not here. Okay, the marbles aren't there. Oh, we can technically... Wait, we can technically go there. Okay, so maybe Mac with Daisy is better, this map, because of the fact we can go here. I don't know. Can we go on top here? Oh, we go through the map. Okay, that's interesting. So the out-of-band part of Shed on Super Blocky Ball aren't reachable on this version, and that's the case for everything. I think that if I go here, yeah, I click. Okay, what about here? So, okay, so you didn't model that here there's a ramp that you can go on, and here there's an invisible wall normally. There's a secret way here, so maybe if we look from behind. Yeah, so the path isn't here, but something's supposed to be here. We can't go on top of here, that's interesting. It's the skin of Shed right there. The map looks a lot like the one in Super Blocky Ball. Wait, I want to check something. Is this possible? Okay, no it isn't. I think we looked enough, but we can still use the free cam to move. So that's what the map looks like from outside. That's really interesting. The grid isn't here. There's a little floor to protect you from falling on the main game, but it's not the case here. Oh, okay, so a tower is missing here. There's a big tower normally. It's the same case here, if I remember correctly. There's also a big tower. So there's quite some part missing, but it's already a really good recreation by Rex. Huge congrats to him. It's like he used an old version of the map as a model. That's it, that's really interesting. After playing the map, I decided to contact Rex to get more information about it. I'm not gonna tell you how I contacted him because I don't think he wants message from strangers, but this is how it went. Hello, sorry to bother you, but are you the creator of SBB Shedlsetsky's Castle custom track? If yes, I would like to know if I can ask you some question about the map.
Hi, what question do you have regarding the track?
Alright, first, why making a recreation of a SBB map and why choosing Shedlsetsky's Castle specifically?
I was wanting to remake a track from SBB at some point in 2022, and then when the video game themed custom track jam came around, I felt it would be decent motivation to try and do that. I chose Shed because it was my favorite track in the game, and I felt it would translate well enough into Mario Kart Wii.
Which version of the map you used to recreate it?
A mix of aspects from the old and new version when replaying the game and looking at the track for reference. I was surprised to see quite a few small things in the course being different than how they used to be.
How much time you had to recreate it?
The city jam it was made for had a 4-day deadline to create a track, and I didn't come very close to finishing the track then. I came back to the project a bit over a year later though, and finished modeling the track then.
Have you played SBB before, and if yes, how was your experience?
I played it in the first few years of the game's release. I remember popular racing games on Roblox were somewhat rare back then, so I quite enjoyed it. I would say SBB is one of my favorite Roblox game overall though.
Thanks to Rex for accepting to respond to my question, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can like and subscribe, and bye!